Business Incorporated.
Lakes Area Thunder is brought to you by...
At United Community Bank, they shop, invest, and volunteer locally. They're community-minded, just like you. United Community Bank, Perham, Dent, and Frazee.
United Community Bank.
Hi, welcome to this week's episode of Lakes Area Thunder. My special guest today is Mary Lappick from Drag Specialties. We're going to talk a little bit about our supply chain and where we get our parts from, sourcing quality parts from quality manufacturers, and also give you a little Sturgis recap on how we did while we were out there. Mary's been with Drag Specialties for a long time. Actually helped get me into the business, got me my first job at Drag Specialties back in the early 90s, and we've known each other a long time. I use Drag Specialties a lot as my daily source, place orders with them on a daily basis. Mary, can you tell us a little bit about what Drag does as far as warehousing and distribution and supporting its dealer network?
Yeah, we're the #1 biggest distributor in the U.S., Europe, and Canada. We have 6 warehouses across the country so that we can guarantee just about next day, 2-day max shipping to most of our dealers across the country. Right. We pride ourselves in having a lot of inventory so that we're in stock, and so we can get it out the same day. If you order, in a reasonable amount of time, between 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll have it to your shop the next day. Is kind of our whole mission in life, is to get the high quality parts to your door in a short amount of time. Right.
And that's probably key for us. So when you're on the internet or you are sourcing, you're at a show, you see something you like, a specific piece, if you can just get us the name of the manufacturer, chances are Drag Specialty probably stocks and inventories that part. Everything from Vance & Hines exhaust to Performance Machine, which some of their stuff, including the Roland Sands design stuff, is off the hook lately. We used some of it on our bottoms-up build for Sturgis, and it's a great company to do business with. That's where we get all our tires from, batteries, maintenance stuff, oil, and we like the relationship. Obviously, this industry and what we strive to do with our customers is build a relationship. I don't want just a one-time sale or a one-time interaction. We actually want to build a relationship and have you become loyal to Little Evil Incorporated based on our customer service, our quality of work, and our timely fashion in repairing your motorcycle or modifying your motorcycle. So relationships are important, and probably one of the strongest relationships we have in the industry is with Drag Specialties.
And I would go one step further with the internet comment, dealing with you direct, yep. Rather than just on a computer and ordering from some unknown company. You've got, not only does the consumer have you then to back them up, you have me. Correct. and my whole network of vendors, like Legend Suspensions. I was just talking to the owner today while I was driving here, helping me with a product, and you just can't get that kind of a service just ordering on the computer and just having it sent to your house.
And that's a great point. And when you think you might be saving a few bucks buying it off the internet, you don't know the source that you're buying it from. Yes, you're saving a few dollars. Tires are a great example of that. I get people that carry tires in here all the time that they bought on the internet, and when I show them the date code and show them that, yeah, it was cheaper because it was sitting in a Sealand container somewhere for 2 years and ended up being a leftover from 2 or 3 model years ago, yeah, it was cheaper, but it's also not the freshest tire you can put on your bike. That same tire you have a problem with, you have to go back to the person you bought it from on the internet to try and get a warranty or try to get it replaced, where if there's a bad tire that comes from a batch, or you have a problem with a part that's manufactured and I've bought it from Drag, you simply bring it in here, I call Mary, Mary gets with the manufacturer, they stand behind their product, and we get it taken care of for you directly. it's key to having that relationship, and obviously supporting a small business is, we're not a big multi-million-dollar empire. We have mortgages and bills to pay just like everybody else does. So we're fair with our customers. We treat them right, and along with that loyalty of coming back and doing more business with us creates deeper discounts for you in the future on larger projects. So we appreciate it when people come in and continue to come in and give us the feedback on how well they were treated, how quickly we got it done, the level of performance that they received after we did the performance package. And so it is about us being here long term. It's not a short one and done, I don't care if you ever come back. We really want you to frequent our establishment, follow the projects that we have, and which follows closely with a couple of projects we worked on lately. We just got back from Sturgis. It was a very successful Sturgis for our little small town shop in northwest Minnesota. We finished Big John's FXR right before the show, or right before the rally. Hauled it and our Bottoms Up Road King out there. Took top 10 in the FXR show on Sunday out of 78 motorcycles, and then Monday morning took Bottoms Up to the Ultimate Bagger build in downtown Sturgis, where we took first place in the modified class. Followed that up with the Baddest Bagger competition at the Full Throttle. That was sponsored by American Bagger and Urban Bagger, where we took first place in the modified class yet again. A bike was such a hit that we ended up taking it Wednesday to the nastiest bagger competition and shootout in Deadwood, South Dakota, and swept the modified series for the week. So extremely happy. It was a great way to pay tribute to our friend Johnny. We knew he was there with us, so we'd like to thank all the customers that supported us through these projects, were patient with everything that had to go on in preparation for Sturgis, including all the customer bikes that had to get done. Lots of 18-hour days, lots of trying to get where we needed to be to make sure we left nobody behind, and thankfully we accomplished that. Everybody got to go to Sturgis that wanted to with bikes that were ready. And again, we just can't thank the community and the enthusiasts that frequent our shop and our suppliers. So thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Driven to keep the wind in your face. Little Incorporated.